519 yards of total offense against BYU. What specifically did you see in the game plan that allowed you guys to generate offense and move the ball against the Cougars?
The coaches did a great job of putting the game plan together that allowed us to be competitive in this game. We made some good things happen, and we did some things that didn't help us. But they played better than us in the end, and they deserved the win. But I'm very proud of this football team, and playing another top 25 team on the road, their place. The hat goes off to Coach Mendenhall.
I was going to say, how is Grayson doing? Could he have gone back in an emergency?
It's a lower leg injury right now, and that's all I can say about that. We'll see when our doctors get a chance to look at it.
You held the ball for almost 22 minutes longer than BYU during the four quarters. Are you encouraged by the way Virginia was able to control the ball and move the chains on offense?
You're encouraged by a lot of things. You look at statistically, you're encouraged by a lot of things that happened, but the end result is we didn't win the football game. And we play this game to win games. And our execution wasn't good enough at the end to win. But we've improved. We got more improvement to make, and we're excited about getting back to work. These guys are hungry for a win. We're excited about getting back to Charlottesville and getting ready for our next opponent.
Like, how do you think Matt did in a kind of a different situation for him? But it seems like against their kind of loose defense, he attacked it pretty well.
Matt did a nice job. We'll go back and look at the film and see what things he can improve upon. But there's always things that you want, throws that you want that quarterbacks make. Grayson did a nice job as well. So again, we'll get it corrected and we'll improve this team. I like this football team. I've said that time and time again. And we're not afraid to play good opponents and travel and things like that. So we'll get back to Charlottesville, get ready to go.
In the first half, one time got to basically the 2-inch line, another time to the 5, ended up coming away with 2 field goals. Did you think at the time that those were missed opportunities?
Whenever you get
want
down
back later,
right? Whenever you get down there, you want touchdowns. You want those things to happen. And on the opposite side, defensively, I think we did a nice job of making sure that they got field goals out of some of their drives. So, like I said, very good football team, and we're going to go back to work and get ourselves ready to play another football game at Scott Stadium.
Mike, it was a one-score game, and you gave up the 100-yard kickoff return. Your special teams today probably didn't deliver like they did last week.
There's a lot of elements that didn't deliver: offense, defense, and special teams, and some are obvious, and some we'll look at when we go back and look at the tape. But it's a football game that's played in 3 phases, and you have to be able to execute and perform in all 3. And when we did not.
What about that return? What did you see happen there?
Obviously, in most situations like that, someone wasn't in their gap. Someone in the proper lane that they're supposed to be in. And my hat goes off to them for their scheme or whatever they did to affect a positive return like they had.
Is that the most effective you feel Khalid has been at tailback? He really seemed to have an impact, particularly in the second half, of running decisively, getting good yards.
Late in the game, you could tell the difference about a guy having fresh legs, and it was evident. He did a nice job carrying the ball for us. I believe he did a pretty good job in rushing yards, and that's part of the game plan what we wanted to do.
Like a turning point there, that 4th and 1, where what explanation were you give? Was that a Grayson fumble on that play, or what happened there?
I'll just say this: that we didn't make it. They got the ball, and that's it.
A lot of us thought he might have picked it up on 3rd down. Was there any? I know BYU challenged a spot at one point. Did you know how close it was on 3rd down, and was that a consideration?
Again, that's a call that the officials made, and I have to live with it. So, it wasn't just those plays. There's some other plays in the game that were more critical and things that happened that we could do a lot better job of.
In previous years, you've answered a lot of questions about receivers dropping the ball. Receivers are making a lot of tough catches, routine and tough catches this year. What about just the play of that group collectively today and this season?
It's a group that takes a lot of pride in itself, being able to block, being able to catch. There there's a lot of guys that are selfless guys that want the whole position group to do better, play better. We can get better at that group as well. But early on, Miles Gooch and Kanan Severn, I thought they came up big in a lot of situations.